Hello, hello. I wanted to jump on here. I am fixing to do a jar of pickled jalapenos. So I thought I'd let you guys join in with me. So first I'm getting my brine ready that I'm going to use. So it's going to be a cup of distilled water. Then we're going to do a cup of white vinegar. I wasn't sure if I had enough in this. Whoa, I did. I pulled out another one just in case because I wasn't sure. That worked out perfect. Throw that away. And let's see here. I've got some Cannon pickling salt. This is a tablespoon. So I'm just going to add a tablespoon to my brine. And then I've got some sugar. And I want my brine to be a little bit more on the sweet side versus the tart side. So I'm going to do 2 tablespoons of sugar. So 1, 2. And you can adjust that if you need to. You could do 1 tablespoon of sugar instead of the 2 that I'm doing. Next, let's see here. I'm going to do half a teaspoon. I have some black peppercorns that I'm going to add to my brine. And I have these in a baggie because I borrowed them from my neighbor and then I bought some. So I'm going to add that to it. A tablespoon, a half of a tablespoon of the black peppercorns. And a bay leaf. So let's get us a bay leaf. Okay. All right. Now we're going to add this to the stove. I'm just trying to get it to dissolve that sugar a little bit. Now I'm going to put it on the stove and just get it simmering. Okay. So next, let me get my jar. So just get your mason jar. I already have a lid and all that good stuff. Put all that up. That's got to be put up. Let me get my cutting board here. Let me go get my knife. Hold on one second. Okay. So I've got a little bit of an onion I want to add to my jar. And I'm not going to add much because, like I said, this is just 1 jar that I'm doing. So just add what you want. This is just refrigerator jalapenos, but I'm going to go ahead and add a couple of pieces into the bottom of my jar. And then as I stack my jalapenos, I'll add some more as we go. Okay, so the rest of that I'm going to put over there to the side. I'm going to put my jar over there. Next, I have some cloves of garlic. I think I'm just going to go do 2. Let's see here. I need to get me, I've got some minced already, but you want to, I'd rather use whole cloves when I'm doing it. Okay, so just take this outer skin off of it. You really don't even have to do that since you're putting it in there, but I don't want it to be floating in my stuff, so. All right, let me cut that little brown piece off. All right, same for this one. Okay, so those are ready. I'm gonna cut that in half a little bit, and then we're gonna put that over to the side. Next, let me see if I can get away with 1 glove. I wear contacts, so I sure don't want to be taking my contacts out later and have jalapeno in my on my hands. Okay, so these are some jalapenos that I got at the farmer's market. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 8 of them, and I need to use these up. Let me bring this down just a little bit so you guys can see them a little bit better. All right, and I'm going to leave the seeds in these because I want it to be kind of hot. So I'm going to cut the ends off, and I'm going to slice them up. So I'm just going to, just like that. So I love to cook with pickled jalapenos. I don't like the hot jalapenos. I mean, I like them a little warm, but Nothing crazy, because I have a delicate palate when it comes to heat. So, but the pickled ones I can handle, and I love to add those to taco dishes. So with winter coming up, I want to have this in the fridge so I can use it in my taco dishes. Sometimes I like to add to beans, just little different things like that. Let's see if I get that cut. There we go. And this may not be enough to even fill up that jar. I'm hoping, but if it don't, it'll be all right. So just cutting these up. I did wash these already. So I think it's going to work out just using the one glove. So that's good. It's real good. All right, let me see here before I start cutting too many. Let's go ahead and see how many this is going to do in the jar. And I'm just adding these in here. Let me make sure that's boiling. Starting them. Yeah, it is. And then we just add these into the jar. Now, if you wanted to can these, I'd have to look in my ball book and tell you guys how long it would be to can your ones and seal them. But I'm not going to do that this year. Let's see here. That's the end piece. I don't want that. And there's that. So, yeah, I think I can get a little bit more in. I mean, I know I can get a little bit more in there, but hopefully I can get all these in there. I mean, I can stuff it if I have to. Push it down. Okay. Put those in. I got these at that Amish Farmers Market when I went. Excuse me. And they're just beautiful. And I'm going to tell you, I want to go back again really soon. I had the best trip there. But I heard there's a really good one too in Alabama. And so I want to try and make a trip and go to that one. And then there's one on Sand Mountain that I've been to before. And it had pretty good stuff too. And that's not too far. I can just go over the mountain and I could be there in no time. All right, since I've got that halfway going, I'm going to go ahead and add some more of that onion, a piece of the garlic, and another piece. Let's add a little bit more of that, okay? Stuffing that in there. I think it's going to work, guys. I think I'm going to be able to get all these in there. Oh, yeah. I can make this work. All right. Now, my dogs are down here below me. They're not going to want none. Luckily, I've not dropped any of this, but if I did, they wouldn't want it. All right.
You can smell the heat.
Can you smell the heat in here?
Smell the heat.
My husband's been outside putting the chickens up, and he said he can smell the heat.
Out.
Do you think they would want these little peppers? They can't taste heat. Chickens can't.
No, they can't. I'll throw them out there to them.
Yeah, here, take on these, and then we can put that in the dishwasher. Okay, I'm going to put the rest of the onion in here and my garlic clove. All right, we got that in there. Now I'm going to go get my brine once it's finished boiling, and I'm not too hot. I want it to calm down. I want it to cool down just a little bit. Okay, so I have the liquid. It is still very hot, but it's not boiling like it was. So get those peppercorns in there. Let's see. All right. So take that off of there and poke that down in there. Probably could add, can you get me, let's see here. Get me about 1/4 cup of distilled water.
Where's it at?
Not distilled,
Filtered.
filtered. I don't need but a little tiny bit to top that. Really, I probably could be okay without it, but go ahead and add that in there for me. There we go. And it won't hurt anything. Add just a little touch more water. All right. Now I'm going to put this in there. Probably about a week. It will be ready if I want it to. But this is just going to sit and do its thing. And then about a week I'll pull it out and check it. And they're ready. They'll be ready in about a week. But I'm putting these in the fridge, and these will be ready for this winter. All right, guys. I'll see you later. Bye.